Hey guys, Luna here, and welcome back to Friendsim 2. Last we left off on our revolutionary routes, we were about to choose our D&D class. So since last time we just only saw the wizard, fighter, and ranger in our previous playthrough, let's look at these two new classes that are unlocked with the bard and warlock. You think you want to try this one actually? An experienced play like you can always get with bending the rules a little. Why she shrugs at you, clearly uninterested in knowing how you managed to attain such a deep understanding of a game you theoretically never played before. Let's see here. Maybe warlock. So let's see here. So this is the wizard.
That's the great. Well, the hat.
Yeah, basically. Let's go. Let's see what the bard is like. Actually, no. I want to see what the warlock's like.
Oh, did they finally settle on a character?
You wave your hand in there. Actually, you're gonna be a warlock. Lunk the warlock. Lankri looks very much like he wants to say something, but ends up rolling his eyes at you.
Cut it out already! Stay in character!
I think he's always in character.
Says the woman who's been playing one of the most blatant self-inserts I've ever seen. How are things going with that Jade Blood madam again?
I told you, she broke up with me. Wait, fuck!
Stop it!
Fine.
Yes, matriarch.
She glares at the two of them for a minute before finally sighing, putting her hands up and glaring over at you.
You should name your character, though. It'll help you get into the game more.
Okay, that sounds good. But wait, don't you have to assign stats or something? You're pretty sure that's a thing, right? Machi nods and hands you your character sheets. Getting the feeling you can reference the help screen during the game if you have questions about how to play. So yes, I am Lunk. Character class, mysterious warlock. Let's see, I am a warlock. I'm going to see here. So let's see, so the max 9. Okay, so okay, no, the max is 10. Okay. Okay. So strength helps with max HP, dexterity helps with base attack, perception helps with something, charisma helps with something, knowledge helps with max mana, which could be, so revive ally could be useful, skeleton, inferno deals damage, and luck is obviously good. Probably definitely gonna do plenty knowledge and point into luck. I don't do. There you go. A little bit of luck, a little bit of knowledge, some dexterity. Let's see what the bards looks like. So bard, very weak in strength, very good in dexterity, good perception, charisma, and luck. Again, raise attack, lowers defense, chance to cause it causes enemy to turn, raises party luck, temporary converts one enemy to friendly. No, I'm gonna stick with the mysterious warlock. Actually, I'm just gonna pump up my luck to near max. And here's Hazel. Thou art ready. You have this strange feeling you've done this before, to the point where you think you understand the mechanics at a deeper level, enough to change your character level anyways. It's not like you're gonna have a new set of voices, but it might be fun to try it in like Razor Eloyd's player class, right? So you're good with this character, right? Yeah, perfect, then you love it.
Alright, Ulu. It's time to begin the epic quest I like to call The Raid on the Lost Monastery. Ulu. An adventure of plots and revolution. A quest to aid the rebellion against the mad tyrant Tizitrethus.
Well, this'll be a roaring adventure. Why, I haven't had one like this since I took the ship from the Empress's fleet.
Oh, so you are getting into this.
Shut up.
Our quest begins in a tavern. The party is sitting around after their last adventure.
Eloine the Bard and Thespin sit together, exhausted after their exploits in the minds of their undying matriarch. Elena sighs and leans heavily on the table.
Is there one quest we can go on that doesn't take place in a fucking cave? Or a mine? Or some kind of underground structure?
Well, that's where the best loot is. You there, don't you agree?
You look around quickly, uncertain that he's talking to someone who isn't you.
Art thou talkingest to me?
Why are they talking like that?
Dost thou havest a problem with how I talk? Forsooth.
Elena rolls her eyes and turns back to look at Thespin, whose eyes remain hooded in the deep shadow of his cloak.
Our new companion might be a tad bit odd, but we'll be needing them soon. We still owe the council a lot for their help the last time.
That one sends a shiver down your spine as you sit back from the table for a minute, before you realize that this is just a coincidence, right? Elena is already distracted, glancing toward the bronze-bowed maiden who's singing in the tavern this evening.
I know not whyest I art here, but thouest must know that I am ready for adventure.
Huh.
Distracted by the bronze beauty on the stage, Elena is barely listening to Azazel. She's obviously enraptured.
Oh, shut up. You're making me sound so damn thirsty.
Isn't that kind of Elaine's defining character?
Shut the fuck up. Elaine's got a complicated backstory. Besides, we agreed to keep all of this tea rated so things didn't get weird for grub size there.
Why she grins and shuffles some papers around behind her DM screen.
I'm just messing with you, Ulu. You there. What do you want to do?
Prepare for what's ahead. Close your eyes and begin to contemplate.
What are you doing? What is this?
I am only attempting to prepare myself for the journey ahead.
Well, you go on and prepareth yourself. I'm going to sit here and glower mysteriously.
You sink deep into a deep trance as if you're some kind of undead lich. Perhaps and begin to receive information directly from beyond the grave. Your eyes snap open and suddenly you have a flash of insight. You make sure to write it down just in case you forget an amazing insight a second later. So, look around the tavern. Azazel decides to get up and stretch her legs, looking carefully around the tavern for anything that they might be able to use to their advantage.
Where are you going?
Worry not, fair lass. I willst be but a moment.
That didn't answer my question at all.
Breaking away from the main party, make a slow circuit around the tavern, keeping your eyes open for any potential problems or opportunities. You slide into the shadows between the shadows, barely noticeable in the crowd. You've done this kind of thing plenty of times, and something help come in the most unexpected forms. As you wander, you happen upon a piece of paper sitting on an empty table. Looking down at it appears to be some kind of puzzle. You know this might be helpful for the upcoming quest. Sitting down briefly, look over the puzzle, and within a few minutes you find that you're able to solve it quite handily. Though you're not entirely sure what significance this has right now, you should come in later.
Are you done fucking around now?
I agree. We've got work to do and time is running short.
Very well. I hath sufficiently prepared my body and mind for the tasks ahead.
Have you?
Aye, indeed I have.
Sure, let's go with that. Let's go over what our mysterious benefactor in the council gave us.
Nodding, Elena sets a roll of parchment on the table and unfurls it.
This is everything we've got. Not much, but it should be enough to get started on.
To the north of town, nestled in the deep forest, is a monastery that's been rumored to be working against the mad Emperor Tezzeraths. They've been put out a call to any adventuring parties nearby who are willing to help.
Okay, but, like, why are we bothering? We're more of a profit-motivated party, you know?
I would imagine it has to do with the handsome bounty the council has placed on the Mad Emperor.
Exactly, there's a huge bounty. And all you need to do is go help some cloister jades fight against the unfathomably huge empire.
Well, sounds like we'll have our work cut out for us.
Yeah, no shit.
We should get some rest. We leave first thing in the evening.
God, guess I'm sleeping alone again today.
Yeah, well, whose fault is that?
Shut the fuck up, Link.
I don't know who informed you that was my name. I am known only as the Thespian.
Fuck off.
The party leaves the tavern before dawn the next day and travels miles north toward their final destination. Finally, they arrive inside of a grand labyrinth,
Wait a minute. You didn't draw anything for this?
Walking through the massive entry and venturing deep into...
No. Why would I? Ooh.
Well, I just thought maybe it would help with the whole immersion.
Can't help but notice that Lanky is actually sounding genuinely disappointed by this.
Shut up! Drawing is a lot of work!
Can we just play the game?
Fine.
Anyways, our party ventures deeper down into the maze underground structure, the scent of weight overhead bearing down impressive no. Suddenly, Azazel turns their head.
What's going on?
We are not alone in here.
You sure about that? Yeah, there's definitely someone here.
All of a sudden, 3 powerful ancient warlocks appear out of the shadows, their eyes glowing red with hatred. The party readies themselves for combat. Elaine tries to win Master Mysterious Warlock to their cause. They're immune till Elaine's attempts to sway them. Calls forth the relentless stone. Mysterious Warlock throws a ball, pure flame and protects it. They cast a spell and it misses. What will Azazel do next? Use skill, I'm going to summon skeletons. Skeleton minions struggling to their feet. Ooh, the way to see their health. We have our health, their health. Oh no! Oh no! Why is this happening? I'm so weak.
Hey, Grub Size, quick question. What the fuck?
What's wrong, Ulu?
There's no fucking way we could have won that.
She's right. Even in terms of random chance, we should have done better.
Oh, is that why you died so quickly? You were just saying that you were just terrible at the games.
That remains to be seen.
Fine! I'll fix it. Hold on. Ooh.
The party readies themselves for combat. And then, so there's energy, damage. Oh, Azazel, do next. Use skill, summon skeleton. So I'm not gonna just read through all of this. It's just normal attack against suspicion. Attack. Normal attack against the usher. This is rough. How about skill fireball? Undiminished. Too much mana. Lightning's definitely not doing so good. Use skill Inferno. Yeah. How about Fireball and Thunder? Yeah. I'm gonna defend. Oh, also defending against some of my things, which is good. And so you parties your terrors over the foes that now lie dead on the ground before you. Truly is a day of great triumph.
We're so fucking good at this game.
I just want you to have fun, Uwu.
Well, I'm having fun when I'm good at this game.
She sounds similar to another Celine, you know, when she says that. The party heals and recaps, readying themselves for the next encounter. The party ventures further into the dungeon, careful about encountering another ambush. They travel in silence, worried that the conversation will stir up the monsters that are apparently here.
Are there not supposed to be living people here as well?
It appears that isn't the case.
Before you sit at a door,
I'm gonna open the door.
Alana trades in vain to open the door, but none of her efforts even budge.
Stand aside. I'll attend to this.
The Thespin stands up and tries to examine the door, only to find it locked by powerful magic, the kind of magic that you surely be impenetrable. As we look to the side of the door, you notice that there's a range of brightly colored potions itself. Zazel steps forward and examines the potion.
Surely this has to mean something. One does not simply place potions for no reason.
There's a note next to them.
Elena looks down to see a note that reads, "If thou wants a palace, thou must think and then drink, and take the proper potion and drink. All three must imbibe to preserve, lest 3 die and linger here." Cool, so you just need to solve this puzzle and figure out which potion to drink. Seems simple.
I will solve this for us.
Not so fast. You could use some help with this.
Roll for knowledge and perception, Uwu.
Good thing I am pretty good in both. Sadly, attempts to solve the puzzle are in vain. Somewhere from deep within the caverns you hear a sound of laughter.
Well, shit.
The party readies themselves for combat. So there's these 2 skeletons and a warlock. Oof. Oh, that hurts. That hurts very much. Summon skeletons. Inferno. Get someone another skeleton, but I'm not going to. Normal can attack against the skeleton. Oh no!
Good luck doing this one without me.
Lisa falls over the rusty ground, twitching slightly. Not gonna lie, this game seems to not be very well balanced.
Shut up, Uwu.
Relate it back to life. Oh no!
Better luck next time, I suppose.
Bring us back again. Bring us back. Oh no!
Well, fuck.
Wait a minute, is that it? You glance over to Lacrine, then Elwood, and finally Salamanchi. She gestures down at the table.
Well, everyone's dead. Uwu.
No thanks to you. I put a lot into that character, and now I'll have to re-roll.
But you're actually having a lot of fun. It seems like it was ending right there when we were getting into it.
That's how it goes sometimes, kid. Well, I've got...
No, you don't.
Edward honors Lacrine's comment and turns to head back to where she was working on the motorcycle. You're left standing with Lacrine when she, wondering what exactly just happened. Feels like things are unraveling, like you didn't do something.
Don't worry about it, Uwu. It's almost night. When it gets dark, I can take you into the city for a few hours.
The city, yeah, that's where you need to go. Eventually, right? So if she can get you there, you'll probably be okay on your own, actually. Something about this feels off, but you can't quite put your finger on it. You're becoming increasingly sure that the city is where you need to go. It calls out to you, draws you in, consumes you.
Are you doing okay? You look awful.
No, it's fine. You'll be fine. The sooner you get going, the better. The city waits. Your destiny waits.
Sure. I'll be in my room, such as it is.
Well, if you want to go.
Yeah, you should go. This feels wrong somehow, but also feels like it probably won't matter for much longer. Oh, lost of the game. The two figures standing in front of you. One is a sylph of space, which you've become almost irritatingly well acquainted with the last few volumes. Nice to see you again, too. You don't think you've seen this one other before. They glance over and give you a barely perceptible nod. It's good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, them too. You guys kind of sucks to always be under the circumstance of dying and breaking off some crappy divergent timeline, though. Sure, I get it. Things change. Plans don't go as expected. Have you ever thought about who you are? Like, really thought about it? What your place is here and all the good stuff? Yeah, all the time. Okay, actually, you don't really want to think all that much. You just kind of regret everything that's happening around you, trying to fix things as much as you can. That's okay, right? Sure, but maybe think about what you really want out of this, about why you're doing any of it. Something that doesn't mean anything to you, why bother with it? You hadn't really stopped to consider what this means to you, about the whole making friends with wild abandon thing, and that wasn't necessarily the best approach, generally speaking. Never too late to change things around, right? Exactly. Sometimes you need to make judgments. No plan survives contact with the enemy, even when that enemy is an undead skeleton worried being controlled by a teenager. Yeah, that's right. Can feel reality, or what you understand to be reality, anyway, creeping back in to surround you. You wish it wasn't so hard to control these encounters, and before you know it... Let's see... Yeah.
Are there not...
It appears that isn't the case.
Before you sits a door...
I'm gonna open the door.
Interesting, the puzzle's changed. Lane tries to invade.
Stand aside. I'll attend to this.
Dustbin tries to examine the door. Serious sliding tiles.
A simple enough contraption, I are sure. Verily, it must attach to the door.
Not so fast. There's a note.
Lena takes a piece of parchment from next to the puzzle and skims it down. Thou must continue to solve this chew in 10 turns or if ended to you. Okay, yeah, it seems like you need to solve this tile puzzle.
A task fit for a veritable child.
Roll for knowledge and dexterity.
Sadly, attempts to solve are in vain. Someone from deeper than the cavern will hear something.
Well, shit.
I guess you're...
As long as I'm not down, I can bring you back. The second skeleton means better. I'm gonna defend, hopefully I can turn it. It needs a mana, which is good. Okay, so you can only have 2 allies. What are you doing? Attack the minions, not us. So, now they're over this. So they can revive me. Useful if you could, revive us.
I guess you're...
Yep.
Well...
Yep. Try again. Oh, hey, okay, so... So this time, okay. Let's see. Attend to this. There's colored posters. Okay. Not so fast. Rogue perception. Ooh. Somewhere behind the door, a hidden latch clicks in place and the door swings open, revealing darkness beyond. Lane steps forward first, pushing past the spinning.
Look, we've obviously been tricked into coming here, and I want to know who tricked us.
Maybe. Are you tricked though?
So I'm gonna figure out what the fuck is going on. So, we've got to get to the center of this.
I do not think that is how this works. We should return to town and regroup.
No, fuck that.
Elena steps into the darkness, not wanting to abandon their party member. Azazel follows closely with the Thespian at their heels.
I don't like this at all. This whole place has an evil feel to it, like it's being influenced by someone beyond our reckoning.
Trust me, I know it's the feeling.
One wishes they'd stayed behind in the warmth of the caverns sometimes.
I thought Elaine mentioned that thou wert from the Wizard's Tower to the north.
The queen clears his throat nervously.
Of course, I must have misspoken.
Up ahead, you can see Elaine standing completely still. As you approach, she hitches under your breath.
Stop! We're not alone!
Off to the side, you can see silhouettes of bandits surrounding the party. Azazel brings a hand slowly to their weapon.
I wouldn't do that if I were you. My boys have their arrows trained on your throat.
Out of the sap as the bandit leader strides forward, she's wearing a hardened leather armor and carrying a long sword. Elena looks up and down the party approvingly.
Hey there.
You shut up! We know why you're here. The treasure you're carrying.
Sadly, I believe you were misinformed, fair lass.
Shut up!
Let Edward do the... Let Edward do the talking. Or as Azazel wisely decides to lay in her take over.
Look, we're just trying to pass by. You know how it is. One businesswoman to another, right?
The bar queen nods slowly, looking Edward up and down.
Maybe. You might be right about that. Come on, boys, let's go.
Hey, Grub Size, this is a pretty good run so far, but how about we get a chance to breathe?
As you walk down the tunnel away from the bandits, it's clear this journey has been wearing down the party.
Indeed it has. A weariness that seeps to our very bones.
Suddenly, you block his path by a gelatinous mass bearing the remains of the previous adventuring parties. Silently, they glance at each other, uncertain that this is funneling into his trap of some kind. The further you walk, the darker and more cold it becomes, and you get the feeling that something lies up ahead. Something old, something deep, something evil.
Wait, hold up. I think I hear something.
The party readies themselves for combat. Use skill. Inferno. Use skill. Inferno. Yeah. Defense gets more mana back. Skill, some skeletons. Defense. Defense. Attack, normal attack, So it looks like we can use 3. You only one person, only 2. So you can only summon one of each, though. Or 2. Attack, light attack. Use skill fire. Yeah. And so your party is victorious over the foes that lie down on the ground before you. Truly a day's triumph.
Huh. Even Elward proved to be useful there.
Oh, shut the fuck up. Like you're doing more than sitting there looking ominous.
Someone's got to do it.
The party heals and recaps, readying themselves for the next encounter. The skeletons dispatched to continue walking deeper and deeper into this dungeon. You long since realized it was a trap. The idea of going back the way you came has long since faded. Because you can feel what lurks in that heart of the dungeon, something stirring that cannot be allowed to awaken, something that needs to be destroyed.
Could we check for monsters? I feel like we're going to get ourselves killed if we try to do this without resting.
Sure. You don't notice any signs of monsters nearby.
Well then, we're setting up camp.
The party finds a secluded spot free of danger and sets up the bedrolls and lights off fire to help ward off the darkness and the monsters beyond it. As soon as the camp set up, Elena immediately clears up on their bedroll and begins snoring. The Thespian and Azazel sit up, staring into the darkness beyond the light of the campfire.
Thou lookest like a man with something on his mind.
You could say that, yes?
Dost thou wishest to talk about it? I can lend an ear, if nothing else.
The Thespian bows his head, casting a heavy shadow across his face. What does he call
What do you mean by that?
His tone is heavy with suspicion. Originally like his home. From the way that Thespian stiffens up as soon as the question leaves your mouth, you're guessing that wasn't the best terms of conversation topics.
If I hath offended...
As far as I'm concerned, there's a wall there in my past, stretching to infinity in every direction and erected long before you and I first met. Those who've seen what lay before it would be wise to forget everything they saw, and the rest will never see.
What does he feel
Are
about
you always this vague with your traveling companions?
It is not mine intention to be vague, only to knowest more about where I stand with this party.
The Thespian shrugs and bows his head. Wait, wasn't he just bowing his head a second ago?
Look, do you want to tell the story? Ooh.
Okay, fine. Can't read the Thespian's expression in the shadows.
If I hath offended thee, then I apologize.
Not that. It's just that I barely know you. Why should I trust you?
Okay, you guess he doesn't have to.
Precisely. Now you're starting to make some sense.
Of course. Thou must have thy trust earned.
Maybe not earned, exactly, but you need to be a part of my life. And you aren't part of my life.
Ouch. The Thespian turns away, but the light of the fire you catch a faint slimmer of smile beneath the hood.
Your self-awareness is somewhat charming, at least.
So, what is he doing with Elaine?
Not to give offence, but thou seem like odd fellows.
Because she prefers the company of women?
That was not what I was implying. More so that thou and her are so different, personally.
Well, sometimes circumstances force one to associate with those you normally might not. Besides, I've become somewhat fond of her company over the time we've spent adventuring together.
Lol, that's cute.
Oh, shut up, you're interrupting my flow.
I suppose I had not thought of it like that.
Slowly, the Thespian nods and taps his index finger against the side of his chin. Rhythmic gesture, and I'm even sure he's aware of.
Circumstances often force us to adapt what we think.
How does he feel about Elaine? The Thespian doesn't respond at first, but you can see the way his eyebrows knit up on the ledge of his hood.
That is a complicated question.
So, thou wishest not to speak of it?
Not that. Just, she's not the kind of person I was originally encouraged to associate with.
You notice that LaQueen's face is kind of a faraway look as he trails off.
Hey, you good?
LaQueen blinks and suddenly his expression goes back to normal, detached the way he seems so always.
When I was undergoing my wizard training, that is.
Of course, but we oft find ourselves traveling with those we don't expect.
Indeed. And I'll admit that Elaine has proven to be quite a steadfast companion. I'm loath to admit it, but we have much more in common than I first thought.
The Thespian smiles slowly, nods to Azazel. What did you think lies ahead?
Who knows?
In all honesty, I was hoping that thou wouldst.
Well, I don't. I'm just as much in the dark as any of the rest of you. You think my experiences in the tower makes things any different?
It was just that thou hast such a worldly air about thee.
Yeah, well, ask Elaine about hiding insecurities behind a worldly air.
Hey, what the fuck does that mean?
Don't metagame, Elle. Your character is asleep. I think what lies ahead is we do our best to survive the moment, then go from there.
Sleep comes uneasy, but you finally drift off. Your dreams are haunted by the ghostly images of a man you're not sure you've ever met, who makes you impossible promises. Fortunately, Azazel is able to rest well enough and awaken before the rest of the party. They quickly begin making preparations for the battle ahead. In the distance, you hear something massive booming in the dungeon, something deep and ancient and very, very hungry.
I art getting a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, no shit.
Slowly, the sound of something impossibly massive rolls through the tunnels, somehow too big for the space yet able to move freely. All at once, it's upon you.
Wait, you're not even gonna describe it?
It's so horrible that words can't describe it. Woo!
Yeah, not gonna lie, that feels like you didn't have time to draw it yet.
It's not that. I couldn't. I'm not good enough at drawing to make it look terrifying enough. So just imagine it. Woo!
Ugh, fine. Let's do this.
The party res themselves for combat. Unimaginable horror. What does Azazel do next? I'm gonna... Oh, interesting. I'm not sure what my own skills. Try and get rid of them vicious first, I guess. So I'm not sure what which is good. Summon skeletons. Use skill. Can't summon another thing. Fireball and Inferno. Use skill. Guess I'll defend to get some more mana. Use skill. Inferno. Ooh, I should probably check and give someone mana in case Lana goes down. Attack, normal attack. Light attack. Attack, light attack. This is just a damage. Fireball. More defense. As your party is victorious over the foes that now lie down on the ground before you, truly it is a good day to return.
We're so fucking good at this game.
I just want you to have fun, Uwu.
Well, I'm having fun when I'm good at this game.
She sounds so similar to another Cereal, you know when she says that. The party heals Crips ranks themselves for the next encounter. As the creature dies, it lets out a shout that seems to reverberate through the entirety of the underground. Fades quickly, and you're not even sure it was real in the first place, but the wounds you carry suggest otherwise. Return to your camp to rest, heal, and prepare to make your way out of the dungeon.
Hey, real quick, how much longer are you planning to go here?
I don't know. I had another set of encounters planned, Uwu.
Okay, cool. But I need to go finish something up, okay? Maybe do this later.
I guess that's okay.
Well, you certainly put a lot of effort in that story.
Yeah, she really did. When she grins bashfully and looks down at the ground.
Thanks. I got some help from Daria. They said it was good.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna go now.
I guess I should probably get ready to go back to the caverns. Ooh, it'll be night soon.
She's the girl like that later scene was satisfying.
When it gets dark, I'll take you to the Jade Caverns, like I promised.
And with that, I'm actually going to end this here. So I hope you guys have a good day, night, week, month of your lives. And may the stars forever guide your path, wherever it might lead you into the future. Goodbye, everybody.